They actually came over from Cuba in 1980. I was born in 1981. We lived in Miami, Florida until I can't remember the age. I was going into my 6th grade year. And they moved to Paducah, Kentucky. I have 2 younger brothers. We're all a year apart. One brother went to the Army. My other brother is a welder. My mom passed away in 2004. And she was a huge support of education because in her country, where that she dropped out of school in 6th grade to help her family on the pig farm. They didn't have a lot. They were very impoverished. She always voiced her opinion about how important education is and why she came to the United States. She pushed us to do better. She never got to see me walk across the stage at college graduation, but I was close when she passed away. And I know that she sacrificed a lot to be here. I was one of those kiddos in school that kind of fell through the cracks, very average, did not have a plan on what I was going to do after high school. All my friends were going to college. My parents didn't speak English very well, so we had no idea what resources were available, financial aid, nothing. The summer after I graduated high school May of 2000. That summer, there was a worker who came to our home to meet with my brother regarding services for the school year because he struggled with dyslexia. And she had asked me what I was going to do. And I told her I got a job at the mall, at the Kentucky Oaks Mall, and I was going to work full time and maybe one day I'd go to school. And she said, nope, I'm going to pick you up tomorrow morning. You shouldn't have to wait. Educated me on financial aid. She came the next day, picked me up, took me to the local community college. She educated me on financial aid. I was able to get grants, and I went to school for about a year and a half, part-time at the community college while I helped my mom and worked full-time. And after that, I transferred to Murray State, where I got my bachelor's degree in social work. And then I went on to get my master's in counseling. And I say all of this because if it wasn't for her, I have no clue where I would be at today. And I want to be that person for another student. Our counselors at our school, they are amazing. But they have their plates full, and with all the mental health and the counseling and the extra duties that they have to do, I am so glad that I was able to come in and work closely with them on career planning. So my goal is to meet with every high school senior and make sure that they all have a plan before they graduate. It was scary because I left a job that I had been at for 14 years through the state of Missouri, vocational rehabilitation, where I did career counseling. And it was a huge change, but it was something I prayed about. I talked to my husband about, my children about. I have a senior and a freshman, and we were all in agreement that this was the best decision I have made. Making that switch, being able to work one-on-one with high school students, helping them with their post-secondary goals, regardless of what their goals are, whether it's military, workforce, college, technical school, apprenticeship programs. I am very supportive of all goals, and helping them find resources. Some of our kids, like any other student at any high school or any school in the U.S., there are barriers, whether it's poverty, lack of education, lack of transportation, abuse, neglect, whatever it is. My goal is to help them try to find resources because when they have all these barriers, it's hard for them to think about their goals.